Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing something a little different than we normally do. We're not out in the garage and we're not outside working on a piece of equipment. Today we're inside the kitchen. We're going to cook something. I've had a lot of my friends and family ask me to make make me a video of cooking. So today we're going to be cooking some lasagna. I am Italian background. Both of my grandparents came over from Italy, and I remember growing up going to my grandma's house on Sunday, and we'd get there and the noodles would be drying on the bed sheets, the homemade noodles, and the spaghetti sauce cooking, and so it was always a good memory of food in my family. And so today we're gonna be making some lasagna, and we're gonna use ground chuck and sweet Italian sausage. So let's get started on that, and I'll show you how I make it. So first thing we do, we get our Dutch oven. We're gonna start the oven up here, and we'll put a little olive oil on the bottom of it. If you notice, I have a nice little four-legged friend who likes to follow me around in case I drop anything. Her name is Opal. She's what you call a chug. So we got some ground beef. And got some sweet sausage. Sweet Italian sausage. So I lay that right in there. And got this cool little thing just kind of mashed all together here. We'll just brown this up. Don't worry, I washed my hands before I started. Okay. While we're doing that, let's cut up our onion. Kind of a bad spot on this onion here. We don't need the whole onion. My kids are not crazy about onions, so we'll just use half of it. I'm not some of them crazy chefs that can go crazy and cut the onion up real quick. Okay. Got our onion cut up. We'll go put that in the pipe. No, you won't like the onion ripple. One thing I like to use is Kinder's salt, pepper, garlic, SPG. I use it a lot on when I do my barbecuing, my smoking. So we'll just take about a teaspoon, put that in there. Gotta have garlic. A couple squeezes of that. It looks like I'm pretty much out of some Italian seasoning. Let's put about a teaspoon of that in there. And we'll throw a couple parsley flakes in there. Don't worry, those onions will cook down. I like to get it really broken up so it's thin, almost like a taco meat, you know, really fine. Okay. You can see that browned up pretty good in there. What we're going to do is take some Hunt's tomato paste, and I like to get it with the basil, garlic, and oregano already in it. And we're going to throw that right in there. And we're going to lower this down now. We're going to stir that in there real good. Okay, you got that coated really good. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to open up a can of tomato sauce. Pour that right in there. And then, just to make it a little bit saucier, we're going to use some crushed tomatoes, probably about a quarter of the can. And then we'll let it simmer, and if we got to add a little bit more, then we'll add a little bit more, because it'll thicken it right up. Okay, we're just going to turn that on low, let that simmer, and we're going to turn the heat on, and we're going to, whoops, turn it on. We're going to let that start boiling our water for our noodles, and we'll just let this simmer here on low, and let's go make our cheese sauce. Okay, so we're going to start with some ricotta cheese. Got a 32 ouncer. Used to love ricotta cheese. My grandmother used to make toast and mix some sugar and ricotta cheese together and put it on my toast when I was a kid. That's really good. If you ever had that way. If not, try it. This little regatta cheese, put some sugar on it, make some toast, just spread it on your toast. Oh, it's excellent. Okay, got that out. Get a wooden spoon. Okay, and need 1 egg with no shells. Okay, now sugar. Can't have any regatta cheese without any sugar in there. So 1/3 cup, I just sprinkle a little bit on. We'll touch it to taste afterwards. A little sugar, gotta have sugar. And then I'd like to just put some Parmesan cheese in there. Shredded Parmesan. You need a lot because you're gonna have some cheese in there anyways. And we need some parsley flakes. About a teaspoon. Then we get a fork. And we'll just stir this all in there. I love cooking. Cooking's fun. We'll do one with a smoke. I like smoking pork, pulled pork, brisket, pork loin wrapped in bacon is really good. Alrighty, so you got that nice consistency there. It's like a tad more sugar. I like it a little bit sweet. Cuts down the acid from the tomatoes in your lasagna. My grandmother used to, when she made her homemade, she would put a little sugar in the tomato sauce. Just breaks that acidity down from the tomatoes. Okay, we'll set this aside. We'll let the water finish boiling. Okay, just gonna stir this. We gotta taste test it. You gotta see how it tastes. Make sure it's got enough seasoning and garlic in it. Gotta have garlic. That's good. That is good. Okay, I think we're seasoned just perfect. Put the lid on here and let this simmer a little bit more. Waiting for our water to boil for our noodles. And then we should be get them put, and we can start putting together. Alrighty, bear with me. Alright, so now we're gonna throw some noodles in here. So we can get them boiling. I got my water boiling. Put them in one at a time. Try to get them a little bit here so they don't stick together around the pot as soon as they get down in there. So we're gonna cook these not all the way through so they're super mushy, because you gotta cook them in the oven. So we're gonna throw these in here. We probably won't use them all, but we'll need them, get most of them done in here because we can use them there. So we'll get those cooking and pretty much stir every once in a while, just so we can get down the water here, and then just keep stirring so they don't stick together. So we'll be back as soon as they get done. Okay, we're still letting this simmer a little bit. We got the noodles cooking. As this simmers together a little bit more, we'll get more flavor. So let's take another bite. This is the best part about cooking, is just tasting everything. Oh man, that tastes really good. Sometimes I impress myself. That's good. Okay, keep letting that simmer till the noodles are done, and we should shut it off. Keep stirring our noodles here so they don't stick together. Here's some background music or noise. The Bills game's on, so I'm watching that. I'm not a Bills fan, but I will watch football. All right. Okay, we're gonna get the cold water running here. We're gonna cook these noodles. They're not all the way cooked. They're just kind of soft and bendy. We want to be able to work with them, and then they're gonna cook the rest of the way in the oven. We put it in at 350 for 35 minutes or 45 minutes, and we take the top off and just brown the top. But we'll get to that part. So right now we're just got the strainer here in the sink, and we're gonna dump the noodles in there, and you just rinse them off because we want them to stop cooking. Alrighty, start putting our lasagna together. Okay, so we've got our meat sauce. It's nice and thicked up. Got really thick from sitting there for a while and simmering. We got our noodles and we've got our cheese sauce. So now it's time to put everything together. So you have to take some of this sauce, put it here in the bottom layer. Now I thought I'd start doing a cooking video. Besides people asking me, I need some more subscribers. So if you guys can help me, I would appreciate it. I've got 80 so far, but I'd like to get some more. So maybe, my wife always said she didn't really, I mean, she watches my videos just because I'm her husband, but she's not into cars and stuff. So I thought maybe if I did some cooking videos, I'd get some women to watch and get some more subscribers. So comment if you like this video, and if you think you'd like to see more of them. I'll do some more cooking videos. So we got some sauce on there in the bottom just to cover it. And I want to take our noodles, spread them across there really good. Get this out of the way so you can see there. And I overlap them a little bit because, I mean, you could cut them, I guess, down to be perfect, but you know, like I always say when I'm working on other stuff, it's good enough for who it's for, and it's just going to go in your stomach. So as long as it tastes good, right? That's what we care about. So we get a good bunch of them in there. Sometimes you just gotta space them out a little bit more so they're evenly spaced. Alrighty. Okay, now we're gonna put some cheese on it. Cover it all, the whole bottom up. I didn't always like cooking. Just started to get into it the last couple of years. Really started smoking meats and really liked getting into that, and just kind of picked it up as a hobby, something to do on the side. When your kids all grow up and are gone out of the house, you have just one left, and they're pretty busy, so you got to find some other things to keep up your time. So between cooking and all the other stuff I like to do, this is just another thing that just go to. I have a lot of friends. We'll go to a tailgate party. I'll make some tailgate stuff for them, and they really like my upside down pineapple cake. Pineapple pot, yeah, cake. The last place I worked for, I used to do their dinners. So hopefully you'll like this video. Okay, so we're just gonna layer this now. Noodle, or sauce, noodles, cheese, some more sauce, some more noodles, some more cheese. You just keep going until we get to the very top. Just spread it out, get some good layer. You want to make sure you have enough to get through every layer, so we just want to make sure you spin it around really good. My one son, he's gonna not like the big chunks of onions I left in here, but I like chunky stuff. So he don't like onions. And he's like 29. You think he'd get over it by now. He's the one that helps me out in my videos. That's barefoot. We call him the barefoot mechanic. So he's a little weird. No, he's not. He's a good kid. Shouldn't be saying that. He just likes to work barefooted. Alrighty, look at this. This is coming together nice. Look at that, huh? Gonna tuck these sides down in. Get some more cheese. have to spin it. I don't know if it's because I'm a lefty or not. This is going to be good. I haven't had a lasagna in a long time. My wife started craving, she was in a craving for it, asked me if I'd make it. And my daughter's up from Honduras. This is her last time she's to be here at the house before she heads back. So I thought, well, make a big dinner and have all the kids over. The grandkids. So we got one in the oven and this one here. So got the windows open so they stay outside. You hear the oven in the back. I got the other one cooking in there. Spread this out really good, get good coverage. Make sure we got enough for the next layer because that'd be the top layer. Okay, one more layer of noodles. Oh, nice and full pot. Hopefully we don't make a mess in the oven. These are cooked just perfect. There. Okay. Rest of that cheese on there. Like I said, we'll put this in the oven at 350 for about 45 minutes and then remove the cover. We'll wrap it in aluminum foil, then we'll remove the cover and just maybe even turn the broiler on to get the cheese on the top melted in a nice brown texture. Oh, they're really good. Use it all up. Thing I wish I would have learned from my grandparents is Italian. Wasn't a really important thing. I mean, they spoke Italian. I know a couple not so good words. Whoops, almost got a pot holder in there. That would have ruined everything. Oh, there's noisy one. Hey, shh, no one's here. Just me knocking on the pot. That's Opal, our protector of all that's evil. She makes sure any little noise she hears, she barks. Plus Mama's gone, and when Mama's gone, they're all on high alert. Okay, so we've got that done. Now I'm going to take some Parmesan, shredded Parmesan. Sprinkle some of that on there. We got some of the cheese ready. I don't need much of that because most of it's going to be mozzarella. Add the sink. And then the mozzarella. Gotta have some good old mozzarella on here. Just load that baby right up. That's not enough cheese. Let me get some more cheese out. Gotta have cheese. There, drop some on the floor and Opal gets a little treat. Usually she's right there by my feet when I'm cooking. She knows. Okay, so there we go, huh? Look at that. So we're gonna wrap that with some aluminum foil and throw that in the oven. Throw that in the oven for 45 minutes. Towel before I get that all over the place. My wife and all her little gadgets she buys. Okay, so let's throw this in the oven and we'll see what it looks like when it comes out. Okay, all right, it's beeping. Let's take it out. The other one's still going to be in there. Now we're going to take the top off and then we're going to put it back in there and just let it crisp up the top. This one's been in there for 45 minutes. Cool. And I should have sprayed aluminum foil. If you spray the aluminum foil with some cooking oil, your stuff won't stick to it. Oh, that looks good. Okay, so we're going to set that back in there and just let the top brown and that cheese kind of melt in there and get really gooey. And then we got to let it sit for a while after it's out. So let's slide her back in there. Alrighty then. Back soon, eating some lasagna. Alright guys, so we got it all done. I took it out, put it back in the oven on broiler on high for just a couple minutes. I did cook it 10 minutes without the aluminum foil on it. Took that out and then I just wanted to brown and melt the cheese a little bit. So we're done. So you're about 50 minutes in the oven to completion. So we're pretty good. So we'll be eating it here as soon as everyone gets here. We'll cut it and show you some scenes of that. But thank you for watching this week. I hopefully, like I said, this reaches out to some women viewers and I can get some women subscribers. And like I said, put in a comment if you'd like to see more videos like this. Thanks again for watching. Please like, comment, and share. And we'll catch you next time. Thanks.